Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time here, my name is Russ and this is 51 Drones. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the many products that I've reviewed and actually used over the past 8 years and let you know if there's still something that I would recommend today. Like, I don't think enough product reviewers do that. They review something, like a company sends them something, they review it, and then they never talk about it again. So you really don't know if it's something that's going to last or if it's something that you're going to use enough to get your money's worth. Now, most of these products are things that are related to the use of drones, but some of them are just related to what I do here on the channel and then also in my everyday life. And then finally, you might want to watch all the way to the very end of this video without skipping any of it, because in celebration of my birthday this month, I do have a little surprise giveaway for all of you. So the first product that I want to show you is one of the most expensive and kind of controversial drone accessories over the past 5 or 6 years, but it's also a product that I've used extensively, and that is the Tripltek line of drone tablets. Now, this company sells tablets and also a phone that's targeted towards drone pilots, and how they do that is with the super bright screen. Like the Tripltek 9 Pro, that's almost 18 months old now, I think, has a 1300 sustained nits screen, which is more than bright enough to see even on the sunniest days. And a bright screen is pivotal when you're flying drones, especially a bright screen that doesn't dim as it gets hot, because I've actually lost a drone because I was using my iPhone and it was super hot out. The phone dimmed so badly that I couldn't actually see where I was, and I crashed my drone into the water. But the Tripltek products also are very tough. They can handle getting dropped, stepped on, even driven over, dropped in the water, and so much more. They are designed for very heavy use. And a lot of like motocross people use them, ATV enthusiasts. They're great for traveling across the country and you need to have that GPS, like that mapping ability. And they make mounts to put on your handlebars and things like that. So very, very useful product. And they can also be used as a phone, which is an added bonus. Now, the downside, at least of the tablets, is they're a little bit heavier weight, and then also they have a pretty heavy price. The 9 Pro, even though it's a year and a half old, I think, still has a price point of over $1,100. Now, the 8 Pro is quite a bit cheaper than that, and it's still a very capable tablet, but that's a lot of cash for most people. So unless you are a hardcore everyday user, it's kind of hard to justify that price point. Now, they do offer the Tripltek Mini, which is the size of a normal smartphone, but even that is a little on the high end when it comes to pricing. So the question is, do I still use any of my Tripltek products? I have all of them. And the answer is no, not really. And the reason for that is, although they are superior to the built-in monitors on the latest DJI drone controllers, like the RC, the RC2, I've just decided that I don't want more gear to carry around. I've had to make some decisions when it comes to what I carry, and that was one product that I took out of my bag to save space and weight. Plus, I just like to be able to turn on the controller, turn on the drone, and go. Now, are the Tripltek products great products? Yes. Customer service good? Yes. Are they expensive? Yes. But if your use case demands ruggedness, along with a long battery life and a super bright screen, then the price point is irrelevant. You buy the tool that's going to work for you. So my long-term review score out of 10 for all of the Tripltek products is a 7.5. Oh, and stay away from the Tripltek 7. That thing was a disaster. Next, this product is something that I reviewed almost 6 years ago, and it has stood the test of time. I have so many bags and cases and backpacks, I don't know what to do with them. I'm probably going to give some of them away. I'm probably going to sell some of them on Gear Focus, but this one rises above them all, and it's the original 1Mo backpack from PGYTECH. Now, you can't get this exact one anymore. They have that 1Mo 2 now, which is pretty much the same with a few enhancements. All of the PGYTECH bags are some of the best in the industry, but this one has the perfect combination of weight, pockets, durability, and comfort. I have raved about this bag from day one, and I'm very happy with it. Now, they have a tremendous variety of storage solutions for all kinds of content creation, so I'm going to link my favorites in the video description if you're looking for a great bag or a backpack or a case that's going to stand the test of time. My overall score for the PGYTECH OneMo backpack is a 9 out of 10. It is such a good bag. Now next, when it comes to flying a drone at night, at least in the United States, you must have an anti-collision beacon attached to it. Over all of the years, I have tried countless brands and models of drone beacons, and nothing even comes close to the Firehouse Arc 5. Compact, simple, durable, and brilliant. 1000 lumens allows this beacon to reach well beyond the FAA required 3 statute miles. The battery life is great, and the price is appropriate at right around $31. If you fly at night, there is no reason to buy any other strobe. This will be the last one that you ever buy, unless you lose it, of course. For the Firehouse Arc 5, I give it a 10 out of 10, a perfect score. It's such an amazing product, and every drone pilot that flies at night should have one. Next, let's talk about another thing that I really liked at first, but now I really hardly use it at all, and that is a smartphone gimbal. So the purpose of one of these is to help you get smooth and steady footage with your phone, so your videos look more professional. And then they also have some fun software features like motion hyperlapse, focus tracking, like a lot of different things on them. But I just don't find myself using these anymore, but they still must be popular somewhere because companies still keep pushing them out and people keep buying them. But I feel like it's just another extra piece of gear that I don't want to carry around. I mean, it's nice to have it if you really need it, but most of the time, you're probably not going to use it. I would say one use case that they still have some value for is realtors who want to make their own walkthrough videos of properties. It provides enough stabilization to make those look better than just carrying your phone around the house. But for the average Joe, I think your money would be better spent on an action camera like the DJI Action 5 Pro or one of the DJI Pockets like the Pocket 3. No, I'm not going to include those in this video because they're both relatively recent, and this video is meant for products that I've been using for a while. But I think either of those would be a better investment than a smartphone gimbal. Yes, they are inexpensive, but I would rather see you put that money towards something that you're going to use in more situations. So smartphone gimbals, I would give them a 6 out of 10 right now, just because there's so many other better options out there. Now let's get back to drones. What about ND filters? Trying to pick an ND filter for your drone it's kind of like trying to decide what kind of shampoo to use. Yes, that joke was intentional, but I'm going to make this one easy for you. When it comes to drones, you should be looking at nothing else besides Freewell. They own the market, and that's due to the build quality and their natural color. It is their primary focus, filters. Unlike a lot of other companies that do so many other things, they put a lot into research and development, and I only have used Freewell for the past 4 years on my drones. I've tried others, but I've always gone back to Freewell. Now, a related question that I see a lot is, do you need to get the all-day packs? Do you have to spend that much money to get these 16 packs or even these 8 packs of filters? And I think it really depends on if you fly in a variety of situations. 9 times out of 10, if you have an ND8, an ND16, and an ND32, that's all you need. The polarized ones are nice if you're capturing a lot of city aerials or around water on sunny days where there's a lot of reflections. But even then, I usually stick to a straight up ND filter. Now I long for the day when we get to see a drone that has a built-in ND filter, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. So for the Freewell filters, I'd give them a 9 out of 10. They are so good, and the price for what you get is amazing. Now here's a quick one, and it's another random one, but part of my EDC, my everyday carry, is my pocket knife. Why am I showing you my pocket knife? Why not? Over the past year, I've started to actually collect knives. And you know how I got started? I wanted to have a nice knife for unboxing because I don't know why. Like, it's just a thing for YouTubers who do unboxings. It's cool to have a nice knife. And that's all it took. For some reason, it's really, really addicting. And I don't understand why. Anyway, my go-to brand has been Benchmade. I started with Benchmade. I have some Benchmade knives, but last fall, I was looking for an out the front knife, and I didn't feel like paying so much for a Benchmade because their out the fronts are pretty expensive, like $400, $500, $600. Now the salesman at Shields showed me his knife. This is the Kershaw Livewire. I think it's 9,000 is the number, but the Kershaw Livewire. And then he showed me a video on YouTube of a guy beating the crap out of his, and I was sold. I use this knife every single day, multiple times, at home, at work, unboxing of any kind of packages. I have yet to sharpen this knife. It is the best knife I own. Now, is it a little bit spendy? For an out-the-front knife? No, but relatively, it is a little bit high. I just wanted to show it to you because once in a while people ask if I'm into EDC. And yes, I am. This is it. This is my EDC. That's all. So what about storage, like memory cards and things like that? I have used SanDisk since day one, and I've only had one card ever fail on me, a SanDisk card. But for the past year, I've switched to the Samsung Evo Select for my drones and my action cameras and other things. Right now I'm using this one right here. This is a kind of a aquamarine colored one, but this is the Evo Select. I switched because they had a huge sale one day. I don't even remember when it was. And I decided to give them a try because the price was so much better than the SanDisk. The ratings were very good, and I thought it'd be nice to save a few bucks. Well, since then I've stayed with the Samsung cards because they are consistently cheaper than SanDisk, even when neither of them are on sale. And sometimes they're a lot cheaper. Like, they have more sales than SanDisk. I've noticed that on Amazon. So as long as I have no issues with them, I'm going to continue to use them. So my score for the SanDisk Evo Select cards is a, let's say, 8.7 out of 10. And it could be higher the longer that I use them. Next, I want to show you the product that I labeled the product of the year last year for me. And it's this 100-watt charger and 145-watt power source from Symik. It works with a 18-volt Ryobi. I don't even know how to say that. I call it Ryobi batteries, and it is incredibly useful for so many things. It has an OLED screen on it, 2 USB-C ports for charging anything and everything. It has a flashlight on it, a strobe light. It looks really cool. If you own anything Ryobi, then this is a great investment to add to your toolbox. Now, they have since come out with a bigger version. It's called the PSC Pro Max, and it's a 225-watt power source. That's just incredible for a little thing like this to have a 225 watts. So really powerful, really versatile, and you can take it anywhere. I can still highly recommend this product. I give it a 9 out of 10. Finally, I want to answer one of the most frequent questions that I get, and a lot of drone YouTubers get it as well, and that is, what is my favorite drone? I've been very fortunate to have the opportunity to fly a wide variety of drones, and narrowing it down to one favorite is really, really difficult. Now, I need to definitely mention the drone that started it all for me and for so many others, and that's the DJI Mavic Pro. That drone was instrumental in growing the hobby into what it is today. Now, that being said, it's not my favorite drone of all. The technology has progressed so much since then. I also want to mention the Matrice 30T, also because that was such a fun experience. It's such a beast. Using a drone that could do so much thermal, amazing tracking, flying in the rain, pretty much any weather conditions, just a really, really cool drone. But my favorite drone all around, I'd have to say, is the DJI Air 2S. And I say that because it's the drone that I used for both commercial purposes and just flying for fun. If I wanted to go anywhere, I took the Air 2S with me, whether it would be for real estate or whether it be just to go fly and capture amazing aerial footage. The image quality was awesome. It's still awesome. The size, the signal strength, just everything about it made it the drone that I would take everywhere. Now, I haven't flown it for quite a while because we have the Air 3S now, and that's currently my most used drone because it's a step above the Air 2S, and that medium zoom camera lens is spectacular. It's so, so good. So I haven't used the Air 3S as long as I have used the Air 2S. So I would say in a few months, I'm going to kind of shift the Air 2S down and move the Air 3S up and say it's my favorite drone of all time. But the Air 2S is so good, you guys. The problem with it now, you can still get some if you go online and you search for an Air 2S. The problem is the price hasn't changed hardly at all. And for just a couple of $100 more, you can get the Air 3S. So if you're looking for an awesome drone, don't spend your money on the Air 2S right now, unless you can find maybe a good refurbished one. If you can get it for around $700 or $800, you're doing pretty well. But I would definitely just get the Air 3S, if you're looking at that right now. So overall, Air 2S, I give it a 9.9 out of 10. It's just such a great drone. Okay, since you stuck around and watched the entire video, you get to know about the giveaway. And this one's really cool because you cannot hardly find this anywhere in the world. As a celebration of my birthday month, I'm giving away this brand new DJI Neo Flymore combo. Now the box is opened, but nothing has been used. I just opened it to take a video of the drone one time to have some B-roll. I put it back in the box. Nothing has been turned on. Nothing has been used in this box. This comes with everything, you guys. The controller, 3 batteries, charging bank, and all of the accessories. It's about a $420 value, and one of you has a chance to win it. So here's the things that you need to do to be eligible. Number 1, subscribe to the channel. Number 2, click on my Amazon store link in the video description. There's no need for you to buy anything, but if you want to, go right ahead because it does help this channel survive. Number 3, throughout this video, there were 5 times that a number flashed up on the screen. It looks like this right here. Send me an email and tell me what those 5 numbers were. Do not comment the numbers down below the video here. You need to email me those 5 numbers at this email on the screen. Now, if you comment the numbers down below, I'm going to delete your comment. Now, once this video hits 10,000 views, or on February 28th, 2025, whichever comes first, I will place every correct submission on a list and do a random comment picker to choose the winner. I will then email the winner to get their shipping address. I will announce the winner on my community tab here on YouTube and then also on my Instagram stories. So when this video has 10,000 views, or if it's past February 28th, 2025, the giveaway is completed. So there's a little bit of effort on your part, but it's also a really great item that's super hard to find that you have a chance to win. Now, one final thing, if you want to know about any of the giveaways that I ever do, I always let my channel members know ahead of time. So if you want to become a channel member, there's a link in the video description. Click on the thumbs up on your way out of the video today. I do appreciate that. I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day. And as always, fly safe and fly smart.